Hey guys, welcome back to yet another landscape photography vlog. Today I'm hiking one of the trails here to Buttermilk Falls in Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area, and I am so pumped for this trip, and I am so excited to bring you guys along to this amazing journey. And we're gonna go ahead and photograph the Buttermilk Falls, which turns out to be one of the largest waterfalls in New Jersey. Basically, the objective is just to take some photos to represent what I am feeling and what my perspective is. Other than that, that's all. So yeah. So I found this kind of beautiful framing here, as the mountains are being framed by the two trees on the sides, and then also this kind of plant or fern is kind of sticking out. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the fern and then keep the mountains in the background a little bit blurred so that they are just there for form. So yeah, I think I really like this composition. So and my settings are basically I'm shooting f9.0 just to get some depth of field, and then basically from then on the shutter speed is around, I think, 1/50th of a second. So guys, for this image I did end up cropping the two trees on the sides as well as removing any branches that were sticking in the frame, because they were just merely distractions to the elements that I really wanted the viewer to focus on, which were the leaves in the foreground and the serenity of the mountains in the background. Hey guys, so by now you should have seen that image that I took. One of the main issues in that image was balance between all of the components. So all of the trees, but also balance between the leaves in the foreground and the mountains in the background. I was just trying to practice how I can manage balance in the frames of my photos, because I find that sometimes, in these wide angle shots, the frame is too much crowded, and yes, it shows the vastness of the scene, but there's no balance and there's no element that's the clear subject in the photo. So just something to keep in mind when you're going out to photograph landscape. We should be reaching the waterfalls in a few minutes. So yeah, once I get there, I'll pick back with you guys. So right now at the Buttermilk Falls, as you can see, it was really fun shooting some compositions, particularly because there are a lot of interesting trees here, and they nicely framed the waterfall. And again, the waterfall is just huge. And right now I'm shooting with a 10 to 18mm lens, so it's not super wide, but I think that's fine. And I got the shots that I wanted. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and hike. This is gonna take me to the top of the waterfalls, so we'll see how the view is from there. But mostly I got all the shots at the bottom of the waterfall, so that was pretty good. So when I got to the top of the waterfall, I found a much better composition. Not only was this a unique perspective to see Buttermilk Falls, but it was also a really interesting composition with the trees on the left and the waterfall flowing towards the right, which created balance in the frame. So this was a scene that I shot before, but now just passing through it. There are these trees which are, really straight, and then there are these diagonal ones. So yeah, it was just basically a very nice scene. When I was hiking up Buttermilk Falls, I noticed a similar composition. I framed up a shot and I took a shot of that because I thought that that was really good. And this tree creates a feeling of dynamics, and it's just really nicely placed with these two trees. So that's what I'm taking for now. As for the settings, I've chosen f9.0, and then 1/15 of a second, and I just really like this composition. So yeah, and I have chosen a shallow depth of field because I don't want this part, all of this in focus. I majorly want focus for this one, this tree, and then this tree. So yeah, beautiful scene. So you always want to be on the lookout for leading lines, because those can be really extremely helpful if you're trying to focus in on one system and you want to lead the viewer's eye into that. Hey guys, so if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. That would really help me out. And until next time, happy shooting if you're going out, and goodbye.